I'll be doing your readings for the end of July and August of 2026. Y'all want some saging? You might need it. You might need some. I was just getting rid of some energies from my last reading. All right, so I'm going to do things a little bit differently today. And I'm going to start with a message for someone. It might get loud for a minute, so you might want to turn down the volume. But we're going to see. This is for somebody. If you have Sagittarius in your chart anywhere, there should be a message in here somewhere. All right, your best friend sparks a new romance. Okay, in a dream. Okay. Next month. So I'm feeling like someone, your best friend, is dreaming about somebody. They may be inquiring about this, or maybe they've been dreaming about someone. You know when you're a little girl and you dream of your Prince Charming or something. Could be daydreaming in there like that. Okay, whatever. It's for somebody. We're going to see what signs you could be dealing with in the next couple weeks as well. You have Capricorn and Aries. So you could be dealing with these two energies, or one of them, or whatever. Okay, that's how we're starting. So come on in. Don't forget to flip and flop. You know the drill, right? Show me what I need to see. I've already called in everybody's spirit guides, angels, ancestors. The spirit team is already here with us. Please just know it. Something about the truth. Sometimes that truth is a very hard thing. So we're going to see where it's bringing us. Show me what I need to see. Let's see if I can fix this a little. Black cat. Somebody have a black cat? Maybe you do. Maybe one's hanging around. I have 2 rescues. Black cats generally are actually good luck. Okay. So we'll take it as luck. Manipulating how you feel about a narrative. That's crowning you. Somebody is. If you feel a certain way about something, there's a reason for it, yes? So who's manipulating and why? Right? Show me what I need to see. Bingo. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework column. Somebody could play bingo, literally. But I'm feeling like, target bingo. Like it's right on. Thrown under the bus. Something about that. Somebody's manipulating how you feel about a narrative. But see, that gets me, because if they have to manipulate how you feel, I'm sorry, but are we talking narcissist here? Well, we're going to see. Actually, I'm going to do this again. Get some more vibe. Ocean. Truth. Oceans are very deep, right? So the truth is deep. Deep is the ocean. Maybe some of you love the ocean. Maybe it's just significant somehow. Okay. Whoa. Chosen one, 4-4 came out. Power of attorney or lawyer. Hiya. Hi. This is POA, right? Power of attorney. Black cat. Now we have chosen one. Manipulating how the chosen one feels about a narrative, or I'm not sure how that's going to be. You can flip and flop. All right. Two more, please. Woo. Okay. Superficial. Fake. Money hungry. Like materialistic. Something's a bingo. Something's not. Something's fake. Whoops. I'm not sure how that is. Somebody, all they care about is money or material things. Show me. Lore. Stories. The lure. You know, there's always truth to those fairy tales. Hi, everybody. Hello. You know, somebody was thrown under the bus or being thrown under the bus. Something about that. Stories. I'm not sure. Somebody's chosen here. This is crowning you. Manipulating how you feel about a narrative, and then the chosen one for 4. So, yeah. About the chosen one. Maybe. And all right. We are going to get more tea before we get into my tarot. Yeah, let's play some tarot today. It's a beautiful day. Why not? Joker. It's all just a game to them. Insincere, just having fun. Yeah, truth. These games, the truth and the ocean, I'm feeling it goes deep. This is this clown type behavior, you know, just juggling away, taking risks that they probably shouldn't have been taking. Closed off, not emotionally available, distracted, hurt in the past. Black cat, power of attorney. POA being closed off, or the lawyer, or maybe you are from them. Somebody has a black cat here. Something about that. Up in the air, not able to make solid plans, flighty or ungrounded. Manipulating how you feel, the chosen one. Somebody's very grounded and somebody's very flighty. That's what I'm getting out of that. Like very literal. Somebody's being closed off. I feel like somebody wants to know something or something, and it's up in the air or something like that. Childish. Somebody has to be the adult in the room. Maybe the term should be grow up or get out. Ooh, quote, fair challenge and homework. Bingo. Somebody's being superficial and childish here. Okay. Self-righteous. Act spiritually superior, condescending and preachy. Thrown under the bus. Spiritual narcissists are probably the one that started the throwing somebody under the bus, because that's the way they roll, you know? But now I feel like the stories is changing. So maybe the spiritually superior person is being thrown under the bus now. And somebody's feeling closed off or something, trying to manipulate a narrative. It is what it is. Why do you have to manipulate anything? Is my question. Anyway, we're going to get a little more information here. Yeah, rumors, gossip, or nosy. Somebody's looking for the tea, looking for the truth. There's a lot of rumors going on. People were just having fun here. I don't think so, because it looks like it's pretty damn serious what we're talking about. So what games? What games are we talking about? And who's being nosy and why? People just curious, or is there a reason? Like, not sure yet. I'm getting a lot of different energies around me, so it could be very scattered right now. Isolation, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. Yeah, see, the spiritual narcissist, self-inflicted. They did it to themselves. They feel rejected now, right? Somebody's being closed off. There's power of attorney or lawyer. Mm-hmm. Black cat. Somebody has a black cat. All right. Need a few more here. There's 1, 2, and 3. Oh, somebody's a psychopath in this scenario. Great. Excuse me. Trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. Somebody feels like they're stuck. The chosen one is right next to this, manipulating how you feel about a narrative. Well, I'll tell you, the chosen one isn't the one manipulating crap, because chosen people don't have to. They don't even bother. So the manipulation comes from the lower vibe joker over here, whoever that is. And if you're a South Node Sagittarius, I could be talking about you, so don't get pissed when I talk the truth. If you can't handle it, can't handle that truth bomb. Anywho, psychopath. Nice, huh? These clowns thinking that it's just a game. They were probably laughing and doing humiliation rituals and, hate crimes and death spells and the whole fucking thing of it. And the psychopath being superficial and fake under that mask, playing childish, not taking responsibility, right? Very flighty. Healing, self-care, introspection, and meditation. What an opposite vibe, huh? From psychopath. Well, we got self-righteous, spiritually superior, condescending person here. Like thinking they're better than everybody else, throwing people under the bus, and now tables are turning, I feel, right? And it's all about healing, right? That's what makes the world go round. People healing and love, right? It's just all, that's what it comes down. You want to trickle it down into that from the funnel? That's what it comes down to. All right, what else? I guess I'm going to stop here. They're a lizard. Yeah, that reptilian thing, I'll tell you, there's more and more truths coming out about that shit. Do your research if you haven't. I know you have, Megan, but anywho, 7 Pentacles. The truth. Look at the blood drawn. The intent. It wouldn't be, that tree wouldn't be bleeding blood if he wasn't sticking that wand in it. So there was intent there. They were building on the tree of life. There's a lot of rumors here. It goes deep. This joker, this clown, this psychopath. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this on your channel or not, on your on Sagittarius's channel or not. I might have, but all psychopaths, sociopaths, and they all have narcissistic tendencies, but not every narcissist is a psychopath or a sociopath, right? But this one's very abusive, conniving, and unpredictable, very flighty, very all over the place, right? That's what I'm getting. And conniving the narrative, manipulating the narrative. Yeah. Queen of Cups fell out. Oops, that goes there. Somebody's a sweetheart. Black cat, closed off, self-inflicted, left alone. Somebody wanted this. They cause their own demise, I just heard, whatever that is. Cause their own situation. Well, we all do, right? We're all the magician in our own lives, so we create. We do whether we realize it or not. Anywho, somebody's very intuitive here with this Queen of Cups. And she's looking right at the Seven Pentacles over there. So she's very intuitive, very knowing of the blood that was drawn, the intent that was put into it. This chosen one is more than likely the Queen of Cups. Oh look, King of Cups, and they're not looking at each other. One's looking one way and one's looking the other. This is being emotionally stable, happy, content, you know. This could possibly be a divine counterpart for some of you, this situation, or whatever. Yeah. Ace of Swords down. Phew, yeah, with Psychopath right over it. Big fat fucking liar, you think? Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Something's a bingo. This psychopath is fake, 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 and superficial. All they care about is money. Somebody is not okay upstairs here. And somebody is being very childish, and I guarantee you it's a psychopath because they never take responsibility. Right? Hanged man reversed. Somebody wants to free themselves from the sacrificial energies. They wanna free themselves, Sag. Somebody wants out. About the happy home and the blood drawn around it. Right? Judgment's here. Queen of Cups right over there. Somebody's intuitive calling judgment. Right? Somebody feels rejected, but it's self-inflicted here. They did it to themselves. Trying to manipulate how somebody feels about it. Why can't they just be real? That's the one thing in this world I can't stand about people. People can't be real anymore. You know? It's always bad-mouthing somebody. It's always about them. You know, it's like, cut through the bullshit, you know? Two of Cups down. The chosen one, yeah, we don't want a union or a reunion. This union's off. Whatever that is. Somebody feels trapped here. Right? King of Wands down. Yeah, this psychopath, this black warlock, black witch. I don't care. Being very childish. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. You know, people in this world, there's a lot more people in this world that are not okay mentally, right? It's being highlighted. It's being seen. When people are not balanced and healed, it shows. It shows, right? Somebody's not taking any action, this psychopath. They're a big fat fucking liar. They're causing chaos and confusion. They've drawn a lot of blood. 10 of Wands down. They're dealing with it hard. A self-righteous person. Somebody wants to free themselves from the stories and heal. Really, do they want to heal? Or is this the chosen one that wants them to heal? Those fairy tales, Cinderella, Snow White, Rumpelstiltskin, you know, Jack and the Beanstalk, there's always a bit of truth out of those stories that were meant for you to think that were not true, right? That's the lore, the truth in the story. Okay, we're looking for the truth in the story. All right, show me. Ace of Wands down. King of Wands, or excuse me, Knight of Wands down. Yeah, there's a lot of hate, but here I feel like there's no drive, no passion. There's like no nothing, you know. Blood was drawn around the happy home. There was no passion. Nobody cared. There was no empathy. Thank you. There was no empathy. Psychopaths don't have empathy. Neither do narcissists or sociopaths. Well, narcissists can have empathy, I think, to a degree. I think it depends on everybody. But sociopaths don't, and psychopaths don't. I'll tell you that. Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah, somebody is under this judgment. They just things have stopped. However, see, look at that. He's like riding a bug, right? You know. Well, whatever that toxicity was, it's come to a stop. So maybe the chosen one, it's working. They're under judgment, whatever it was. It's not wish fulfillment here. Two of Cups down, dead center in the reading. That union is off. Yeah. Mm, big fat bully. Mm-hmm. Somebody that's, vindictive, conniving, unpredictable. It's about cruelty or something. Something's a bingo. Somebody's being very childish. They need to grow the fuck up. Take responsibility. Maybe, uh, and it's deep. It goes deep. Mm-hmm. Things are happening. Things are moving. Thrown under the bus. This is about travel, right? This guy, it looks like he's in a little kind of robot, kind of wheelchair, kind of thing. Whatever that is, you know. But it's moving forward, dealing with the storms, thrown under the bus, freeing yourself, okay, from the stories. That's how petty it is. Argumentative, jealous, insecure. It's really stupid. And usually the biggest situations in life trickle down to something so minute and petty that the bigness of it's just crazy how they work it. These people, they cause the kid, and then they play victim and you know oh, they attacked me. Well, how many flippin' attacks have you done yourself for them to attack you back? I mean, let's be real here. Show me what I need to see. Four of Pentacles. It's all about control. Somebody's tightly wound, man. A little too tightly wound. In fact, they've drawn blood. Mm-hmm. Seven Pentacles here. There's intent. The intent drew blood. I should say. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, some people will never learn. They will never learn. Somebody sees right through it. Queen of Cups right next to it. Not even looking at the web here. Yeah, it's self-inflicted. Whatever this is, they did it to themselves. Somebody's being closed off. A power of attorney or a POA or an attorney. There we go. Something like that. Eight of Swords down. King of Cups. Somebody wants to free themselves from the chosen one. They feel trapped. Mm-hmm. Trying to manipulate how you feel about a narrative. Yeah, good luck with that when you're dealing with a chosen. Whoever this abusive person is not okay. They really should look into therapy or I'm feeling serious mental health. If it's psychopath here, it's serious mental health issues. Yeah. The moon, the lies, what's hidden, the darkness, right? Fears. Yeah. Ugh. And psychopath right over that, of course. Daughter of Pentacles down. Five of Swords. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. The cruelty, the brutality of it all around the home, around the children. How you speak to kids, how you treat people. That's what's coming out. Sagittarius. Somebody wants to free themselves or did. Daughter of Pentacles down. Somebody does not want to take an opportunity to heal. Psychopaths won't. They're always going to have an excuse. They'll never do it. See, these people are earthbound for a reason because they don't change. People that don't change stay earthbound, right? Yeah, I feel like there could have been like slander and, the mean girl energy club, where they go out and they try and cause rumors and ruin somebody's life. That happened to me a long time ago. It'll never happen again. You know, it's like defamation of character. It's and that's a suable offense, right? Some of these things are suable offenses. So these people want to play around and fuck around and find out this psychopath. Yeah. If you're dealing with a chosen one, you're going to be learning your lessons whether you like it or not. Period. Judgment is here. It's in the present. Maybe you're avoiding somebody or somebody's avoiding you. I'm not sure, but somebody feels rejected here, and it was all self-inflicted. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. With Judgment. Holy shit. Sag. It's about change, right? I feel like this is good judgment here. Staying in good judgment. But not learning lessons. See, these are huge major arcanas. I feel like somebody's literally their entire life is being judged from somebody or something like that, from these attorneys, power of attorneys. I'm not sure. Psychopath. Yeah. And look, that red around his mouth, it's kind of wearing off. It's wearing thin. Superficial. So fake. Something about being fake, right? Two pentacles with two of cups down. Yeah, dealing with it. Okay, so we're dealing with it. We're dealing with the chosen one that we don't want to deal with. Somebody has a dark side here. We're talking diabolical for somebody. Not everybody. Temperance down. Could be you, Sag. Very imbalanced, impatient, unhealed. Black magic. The moon right over this. Yeah. If you're a low vibe in Sag, I could be talking about you. I generally tend my readings for the North Noders. I feel like there's a lot of South Noders watching. Maybe not a lot, but there's a few. Anywho, Ten of Wands down, Four of Cups down. Yeah, emotional outbursts. People are very emotionally insecure, dealing with it hard, thrown under the bus, self-righteous pricks that they are. Stories and rumors. Everybody wants to know what happened. Well, what happened is the psychopath is cruel, period. That's the way it is. It's showing up. Two of Cups down again. Ding, 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 ding. We don't want a union or a reunion with this person. It's all fun and games, but we have absolutely no passion. No drive. But I feel like the psychopath just wants to keep on being cruel and abusive and cunning and manipulating. You know? Ace of Swords. It's about the truth. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, clarity. It's clear. Clear as day. Things are changing quick. People are not learning their lessons, okay? Somebody isn't. And I feel like this power of attorney or lawyer really doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Maybe they know how abusive and conniving and unpredictable this psychopath is. Daughter of Swords. Somebody's standing in their truth. The Daughter of Swords here, more than likely, is the chosen one for a 4. And with 9 of Cups down, somebody, it's not wish fulfillment, whatever this is talking about here. Son of Swords. Daughter of Swords, Son of Swords. Somebody could be the child in the family. The chosen one, right? That's technically how it goes. You know, there's a chosen one pretty much in most families that are supposed to wake up from the matrix thing, right? The illusions. Wake up, come into the truth, and it's all about the ascension journey. I see. We're learning about the abuse. We're learning. There's a lot of people standing strong and wise against this. The hate crimes, the mean girl energy club. Like, grow the fuck up. 5 of Wands. They're jealous. They're out of balance. They need to work on their life and get it together. Don't feel like Homer Simpson. Yeah, and look. 6 of Wands or 6 of Swords with the Ace of Cups, getting out of troubled waters. Coming forth will help somehow. There's some sort of travel here or whatever, right? Okay, that's how to heal, is to go forth. That's whatever that means to you. Yeah, look, somebody's on their own. They're very, very independent. Yeah, it's also about abundance. And that could be in a lot of ways, because abundance is more than enough. And if we're talking abuse, it could be, it could be pertaining to a few different things here, metaphorically. Yeah. So that's what it is. They want to free themselves from it. They need to come forth and be real. Period. Otherwise, they're going to stay in that muck. Okay. So all that in a nutshell. It could be an Aries. It could be a Sagittarius or a Leo. The other one, right? Which one? I think Dragon, supernatural. You are an ancient, wise sage. You can shapeshift at will, meaning you get along with a lot of different walks of life, maybe. Mastery is your destiny, and rise with dignity. Have dignity. Rise above, right? I like that dragon. I don't know if I've ever seen that out of this deck yet. All right, so what else? What time are we on? 34. Look, this fell right out. Teach and share. Instill, instruct, educate. Something about that. Somebody's a teacher, they're educating, mentoring maybe, guiding, some sort of wisdom. Usually when we teach, it's from action. not words, because really people pick up on that before the, or I can't say before the words, but action is always, I feel like action is what needs to change or something. Not sure how that's going to be with you. Show me. The Lady of the Mirror, reflection and non-judgment, number 44. People need to reflect and do their soul work. Oh, yeah. This is the last card. Okay. Oh, it's always an ally and never a challenger. Ah, or it's both. That's what it is. The Lady of the Mirror is both ally and challenger. Don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. Asking you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events in your life. She represents the powerful force of law and of attraction and reminds you that what you are is what you attract. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions or if you find yourself a victim of a big picture event, say a war. This is a distorted interpretation of this law. Certain events are fated to test our faith. Rather, find yourself within the web woven through your life, your relationships, opportunities, desires, seeming failures, and successes. Observe how you've responded to life's challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the present. Release all judgment and accept things exactly as they are with love. The Lady of the Mirror asks that you honor every part of your story as essential to your highest unfolding. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? Do you love what you see in the mirror? Can you perceive your part in your reactions and the motives behind your current inquiry? You will find your answer in a thorough and honest self appraisal. I feel like it's very much the dark night of the soul kind of thing where people need to take a very um, good look at themselves, like how others see you or something. Is this an ego death? Possibly. I don't have the death card out, but this might be the ego death of what we need to get rid of, or what. All right, something like that. I'm going to give you a familiar oracle. The elf and mischief. All right. Don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. Lighten up and have a good belly laugh. Be the cosmic joker and see humor in all situations. Unleash your inner child and meditate with trees. Work with tree lore. Connect with the tree of life and stop meddling in the affairs of others. Be warned, someone is up to mischief. All right, that was like the little side note thing here, but pranks and laughter are all part of my game to lighten up that black mood of yours. When things go missing, be sure to know that it is I who deliberately hides them. But don't fret, you will find them again as they turn up in the most bizarre ways and in the most improbable places. My magical capers are just for larks, and I mean you no harm. Just trying to grab your attention is all. When you can't take a joke, take a leaf out of my book instead and have fun amongst the trees. For the ancient woodland and forests are yesteryear's playground to which I serve as a protector. Confusion, misunderstandings, and physical mishaps come into play when I'm around, and you may be accused of not playing fairly or sticking by the rules. Understand your magical limits, for if unchecked, your playful nature can too easily tip into the darker aspects of mischief, which could be detrimental to the enthusiasm of others. Mm, that was a mouthful. That was a mouthful. All right. I'm going to give you an eternal crystal. Might want to go down to your nearest metaphysical shop and grab one of these crystals and carry it with you or on your person in the next few weeks. Sorry, it's getting a little noisy out here, but it is a beautiful day. People everywhere, you know. Show me. Cinnabar in business. Okay, well, this power of attorney or lawyer card here, maybe backing off, but it's about business. I don't know. That's just what I got. It's number 12 for those who care. Don't forget to flip and flop. Do you want a career change? Would you like to start a new hobby or own your own business? If you have thought about starting up a new business or hobby, the Cinnabar card indicates that today is a good day to start it. Have confidence in your abilities and put a wish list out to the universe for whatever you need or want. Spending time creating this list and then imagining how it would feel when those aspects manifest can go a long way to bringing about your hopes and dreams for the future. If you already have a job you love or a successful business, Cinnabar has shown up to let you know that there will be positive new energy and abundance coming for you in your career. If that doesn't apply to you, it may be time for you to become more persuasive and assertive in your career area. Get more organized so that you can focus clearly on the job at hand. If your job situation has changed and you are no longer working, remember that everything happens for a reason. You may think one door is closing, but other great doors are opening just for you. Just for you. So don't let the doors close and let the doors open, right? Kind of thing. All right, I get it. I'll get it. Oops, I just dropped a whole bunch. Oh well. Take a few of these. Sagittarius, what do you got, Spirit? Ah, phenomenal luck here. I like it. Good omen. After a very heartbreaking situation or something. Okay. Queen of Diamonds, Jack of Spades. The children signify friendly, just and gentle disposition. So the kids are doing well. They're protected, right? You have a fellowship feeling here. I feel like almost like you have people rooting for you, right? Something like that. There's a sunset there. See? It's like people are rooting for you with this healing card here. Yeah. You know who to trust and who not to, right? You have some loyal friends, loyal people, loyal energies, right? I need one more, please. Something's a bingo. Oh, 10 of Hearts, Jack of Diamonds. Happy home. There's going to be some good news coming your way around the home. I like it. Or there's good news around the home. Go, yeah, something like that. You can flip and flop. All right. All right. Gonna give you a rune. Close this out. And there it is. I barely even shuffle these cards. It's like they really want to talk to you guys. There's the bridge between worlds. Hi, everybody. All right. The signs of the universe become apparent once you recognize the universe inside yourself. We are the bridge between life and beyond. Carry or wear a Celtic tree of life charm for protection, luck, legacy, wisdom, and peace. And you can snapshot that if you choose. These are your messages. Be cool, man. Be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. It looks like going forth or traveling towards is the way to go. Thanks for watching. Ciao.